CZ flit on the vlog. Looking jacked. Come on.
Fuck you!
7 miles in, half mile to go. Now, marathon PTSD. Pints. It's 12k in the bank, hour and a half on the feet. Average heart rate 144. Definitely struggled a little bit this morning. Only had 6 hours sleep last night. I'm used to having at least 7.5. I do find I struggle more when I'm not as well slept, but I had to work late last night and always struggle to get the hydration right at the moment. Now the weather has changed. One sec. It's much hotter now, and you don't want to drink too much water when you wake up, otherwise you need the toilet. But at the same time, if you don't drink enough, then dehydrated. But it's all good. So just gonna go back now, have a shower, do a couple of hours work, and then I'm going to go out for breakfast, and then I'm actually going to take the afternoon off normal work and plan some content. And then I have a call with the new coach that is coming on board with us in May, so I'm just going to put him through the onboarding process, just get him up to speed with what he needs to do to come on board and start coaching our clients basically. So it's going to be a good day, work on the tan as well. Running in the Nova Blast, A6 Nova Blast 4s, absolutely sick. Clean. Unbelievable day today. It's been very strange weather in Dubai for the last couple of months. Very cloudy, but when the sun gets out, it is hot, and it's good for tanning. But since we're on the topic of trainers, I'll run you over my current go-to trainers that I'm rocking at the moment. But I'm a bit of a slut for trainers, so here we go. So this is the current rotation. These are the daily drivers. Hockers, I'm not even sure what they're called, but I did run in them. I'm not a fan for running, but I like how they look and they're really comfortable. So those are just the trainers that I go to the gym in and stuff like that. A6 Gel Nimbus 25, I really rate these. I've had them for probably 4 months now. I've just put them through the wash, but they probably got another couple of 100Ks in them. They last forever. They're really good. I just got these, which I showed in the previous clip. A6 Nova Blast 4s. These are fucking sick. They look huge though, because they've got this like wing on the back. But I really rate these. Really, really good. So they're like the easy run of choice at the moment. And then the classic Vaporfly 3s. They are good, but I'll only wear them for like interval tempo sessions and races, because they're just expensive and they don't have that many miles in them. I think they've only got like 150 miles, so just want to save them. These are pretty cool. I don't know what version they are, but I might write the date of my half marathon on these. But yeah, they're really good, but as I say, not too many miles in them, and they're quite uncomfortable, so I would not be doing my easy runs in them. Breakfast every single day, oats. Usually have this between 9:30 and 10, so I don't eat for the first probably 2 to 3 hours of the day. 120 grams of oats, 50 grams of whey, and I'm going to put some Blueberries dark chocolate in here as well. Comes out to probably about 850 calories, which is a big breakfast, but I am having 3,200, 3,300 calories a day, and I generally like to have 3 big meals and maybe just some fruit as a snack. So that's the way I like to do it, but just need to focus on replenishing those glycogen stores after that run. I burned about 900 calories on that run. Not that I really focus too much on how many calories I burn, but I just know that 3,200, 3,300 is about my maintenance at the moment. This is the priority for April. Book calls and make sick content, which is why I'm making this vlog. So booked 3 calls yesterday, 9th of April, so probably book 2 to 3 today. That's all we need to do. If I can book 2 calls a day, 2 to 3 a day, and convert half of them, then the business will grow. Those are my current stats. So yeah, that's all I'm focusing on. Obviously I did have calls earlier on in the month, but I only started doing this from yesterday. And Unity, literally the best fucking record label in the world. This is where the vibes are at. Always have the deep house on in the background when I'm working. This is the finished product. Looks absolutely filth. And it tastes filth as well. It's so fucking good. Every single day. Probably 850, 900 calories in that. And that'll literally last me until probably like 1 PM. It's 9:30 now. Just a bit of work chat. I'm just about to go to the mall, Dubai Mall, and get some breakfast with my bird and her dad. But I have just been onboarding a new client that signed up last night, so we're gonna get him set up for Friday. I think he'll be working with myself and Dylan, one of the performance coaches. And then I've just been communicating with my social media assistant, so she helps me with some work and communication sales on Instagram. And I've been speaking to someone on LinkedIn who I think is going to book in for a call. So doing a little bit more work and outreach on LinkedIn these days, just because if I look at the best kind of clients that we have at the moment in terms of like results and the people that I actually want to like bring into the business, like they're going to be on LinkedIn. They're not really, well, they probably are on Instagram as well, but it's easier to find these people on LinkedIn. So I'm very much adopting a quality over quantity approach on LinkedIn at the moment, just spending time like having real genuine conversations with people, as opposed to spamming and stuff like that. And it's working really well. Just try and find out kind of what they're doing at the moment for training, find out what they're struggling with. I do find that more of the corporate people that we work with and the people that I speak to on there, it's more time management routine, and it's how can you actually stick to a consistent health and fitness routine whilst obviously working a very busy job. A lot of these people travel as well. A lot of our clients will travel like once a month, if not more, for work. So we do a lot of adapting programs for them, looking at hotels and gyms, looking at restaurants that they're eating at with their clients and showing them how to manage it, because I think that's where I see most people fall down with their training and their nutrition is it's much easier to stick to a consistent routine when you're at home and you can prep all your meals, you can order from a meal prep company or whatever. But when you're traveling through different airports, eating at fancy restaurants that you can't track on MyFitnessPal, how do we actually manage that? So that's a huge part of our program at the moment, is showing these people how to do it, because that's something that I've always been able to do, is travel and stay in shape. I eat out probably 4 to 5 times a week. So yeah, we've got a clear understanding of that. So we teach a lot of that inside our program. Little pick up from the shop on the way back from breakfast, which I didn't even eat anything at because I had the big bowl of oats before. Pineapple, watermelon, lean beef mince for dinner, and then sourdough bread and some peanut butter. This is my favourite. Mother Earth, natural, unsalted, crunchy peanut butter. Always put plenty of pink Himalayan sea salt on all my meals, just to help with hydration. But yeah, pretty standard pickup there. Get it from Spinneys, which is just around the corner and is almost like M&S. A little bit expensive, but unreal good quality food. It's all about those whole foods to keep you satiated, and then allowing you to have, it allows you to have little treats every now and again. But yeah, 90% whole foods diet is key. Just gonna run you through the supplement stack for today to keep things very, very simple at the moment. So we have electrolytes, take a brand called Humantra, really, really good. Sell it in Dubai and in the UK now, I think. Magnesium glycinate, citrate, that is for sleep. So I take 1 or 2 of those before I go to bed. Helps improve sleep quality. Definitely, I notice a correlation when I take those versus when I don't with my recovery and sleep and stuff like that. 5 grams a day of creatine monohydrate every single day. Do not load it, just take it every single day. And then a gut probiotic. I've been taking this for like 6 months from a brand called Seed. So that's what I do. And I'll also have 50 grams of whey in my oats every morning. Those are the only supplements I take. I really don't overcomplicate things. Usually I will have 2 or 3 of these, just because I sweat a lot with the training, and obviously because it's hot in Dubai. So that's what I'm rocking at the moment. Just down in the little apartment gym now, doing a quick recovery session. I usually do this on a Sunday, but last Sunday I did a run and I was fucked after because we were running like midday and I was absolutely wiped. So just a quick 30 minutes, dynamic mobility stuff. So the movement that you will see after this one is a Z press, lateral press. So basically just open up the upper back, working on posture, lengthening the lats, and I'll also be doing some hyperextensions, what do you call it? I've forgotten the name, glute extensions, and then hollow body holds. I should be doing some L-sits, but we don't actually have a bar in the gym, but just making do. It's just important to get in, but I will be doing some more mobility tomorrow with my upper body session, and then once I've got this done, I should be going back up, and I've got about 2 hours of work to do before I have a consult call at 8 o'clock, and then that'll be me.